Hello everyone, thanks for joining guys. Today we're going to be talking about what happened to your crypto account when you move from your based country to another country. Another word, let's say if you are in India and you've been using your Binance account and you move from India to Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to give you a Saudi and India example because I'm based in Saudi Arabia, so that's example go and pretty much apply to all the countries. So let's say if you're in Pakistan or Australia or US and you move to Saudi, then what happened to your Binance account? So let's say if you are registered to the Binance account via the Indian documentations, let's say you provide the the required documents that require in India, and then you move to Saudi Arabia, then your all the details or your phone number that linked to the Binance, that's what's going to apply, and that's where your taxation and that's your all information are going to be linked to that server. So when you move to Saudi Arabia, then nothing happened again. You would have the exact same access, still do the P2P trading. You can sell the crypto here in Saudi locally also, and you can do many things. The only thing would be different, especially when it comes to tax. So let's say if you pay tax in India or Pakistan or in Australia, then again the account will be count wherever you register. For example, if you're in Australia, and again there is so many different exchange. There's some of the Australian exchange will not let you register unless if you are Australian citizen or a resident. For instance, CoinSpot is one of the popular exchange in Australia. So let's say if you try to register with them, they won't let you do that because you need to prove the permanent residency or those sort of stuff. But once you do register with them in Australia, let's say you have all the information and then you move to Saudi Arabia, then you are good to go. But remember, because you register in Australia, then your crypto account and all of the data and what are the activities that you do, that will be linked to the Australian service. So that in that case, you need to make sure that you follow the Australian rule regulation because that's where your account is registered. Another way to look at it, let's say you have account in Australia, and then when you move to Saudi Arabia, then you can also open another account. Again, CoinSpot, it doesn't work here in Saudi Arabia. Like I said, it's only work in Australia. So let's say when you move to Saudi Arabia, then the only choice that you have that you will, again here in Saudi, that Coinbase is, working. It's, there's no issues. Bygets, again, that's also another exchange that is working. Those are the two that I know that work. So you will register with them, and I do recommend to register with the, through the Saudi, Iqama and driving license and all of that stuff. Even though if you do have account with Binance in India, I think it's a great option to have money option. And especially if you're a permanent resident here in Saudi, then why not to have a different account? Because again, you never know. Let's say what if something happened to the India Binance or they shut down or something, then at least you have access through the Saudi Binance account. And again, there is so many examples happen. Again, recently, not too long ago, Philippines banned the Binance again. I think it's already banned, or I heard some sort of stuff. So let's say if you were registered in the Philippines, and then if they shut the Binance there, then again you won't be able to access to the Binance if you were registered via Philippines documentation. But if you would have the Saudi Binance, and that way you still have access and you can still play with your funds in a different way. And again, if you have more funds in your crypto account, then again you do need a hardware solid wallet, because again it's not recommended to leave your big investment in the exchange. So you guys also need to look into to that, to make sure, let's say if you got good chunk of money in the crypto, then it's also very high recommended to make sure that you put it in the cold wallet. Again, as they said, if your money on the exchange, then you don't consider that it's your money because it's on or it's in the exchange. That means you can't call it it's yours. It's your money when you transfer it to the cold wallet, and that's become your money because then it's in the safe place. So many bad stuff happen to so many exchanges, so for that reason, be careful and never leave your funds in those exchanges. Again, I do have funds on the exchanges because but my main asset or my main investment, it's not on the exchanges, and you guys need to make sure that you guys buy ledger or some sort of wallet, and make sure that your funds sit in those different wallet. So that's about it, guys. Other than that, you would use your crypto account just like anywhere else. There is no issues with that. And again, so I did get those few comments, and I said, why not to address those comments? And that's my experience. Again, I have account in 3-4 different accounts, and my experience, it's I don't have issues. The other way, like I said, here in Saudi, if you try to register with a crypto.com, even though you are a Saudi permanent resident, they won't let you register because for some reason the crypto.com, it doesn't work here in Saudi. Try to register with Binance, then that's not an issue because Binance, it's working and it's totally fine. So that's my experience, but the other Binance is one of the big player in the market, and that's where it's the most used, and again that's the biggest exchange in the world, so it's okay. Plus it's work in a lot of different countries. So let's say if you're in Saudi and you do register, and then when you move back to your home country, then you wouldn't have any issues because Binance work pretty much in a lot of countries, and it's a very okay and secure exchange as we speak. Anywho, guys, I hope this video was helpful. Again, if you guys have any question or any suggestion, then please do mention it in the comment section. Give it a like to this video if you guys like it, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.